Hello everybody and welcome back to another exciting episode of Mug&Play. I am Nick. Today we're playing more Miskatonic, the game with super awesome art and crazy adorable characters. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. So let's jump right back in. So, not to be rude, but judging from the bandaged up arms and the sick eye scar and the terror lines in your hair, getting the impression that security work here is, you know, a little dangerous. Oh no, not for you at least. The occult science building is probably the safest on campus. 'Cause if something went wrong in this building, we'd all be too dead to notice. Don't listen to her. She's just a little jealous that the new girl gets the cushy gig while she's stuck in the math department. Doing math. What happens in the math department? What doesn't happen in the math department? I mean, they do math at least. There's nothing so cold, so unforgiving, so dark as the mathematicians. The universe is naught but an equation, they shriek, behind their burnt hair and sludge-tainted cardigans, one that can't be solved. But how do you solve the equation of a dozen screaming children being ingested by a black swirling chasm of teeth and clawing hands open at the far end of the classroom by one of their damnable equations? I mean, I don't know. I hope you were asking rhetorically. Damn you, young Henry! Carry that damn too! She's like, damn. So let's carry on with the tour. Next up is the library. Awesome! I like books. They're cool. Look at those books. They're cool. Each building hosts a small library dedicated to researching and documenting the subject that the building students are studying. Here in the Occult Science Building, we keep an original copy of the Necronomicon, as well as translated copies for our foreign exchange students. You know, just so everyone can summon spirits of the damned. That's a lot of knowledge. Ah, and here's our librarian. Charlotte, meet Miss Emily Saccharin. Hello, blue. Hi, I love your mask. I didn't know you guys had a Shoggoth here, and a tame one too. Oh, Emily isn't a Shoggoth. She just had a small accident with the Necronomicon a while ago. Ended up like this. You know how it goes. You trip and fall over a magic spell, and suddenly you're a beast from another realm. That old chestnut. But our occult scientists learned an awful lot about what happens with these tomes of black knowledge when you spill your soy, no whip, ice caramel macchiato, 2 shots hazelnut on them. Ah. Of course. This happened in a Starbucks. You know, you go in there, you go to read, and you got the Necronomicon, and you're like, I'm just going to sit here and study, highlight a few ancient tongues for memorization. Sure looks like a Shoggoth. Purple, gooey, moderately adorable with a hint of terrifying. Well, that's the Necronomicon for you. It's funny, spilling a non-fat frappuccino with extra whipped cream and chocolate sauce just turns you into a puddle of loose bones and blood. Duh. Still, hasn't stopped Emily from performing her duties. Emily? Shall we press on? Okay, nice to meet you, Emily. Charlotte, this is Lizzie of Dunwich, our Yogg Shoggoth consultant. She's taught us quite a lot about the outer dimensions during her time here. Lizzie, Charlotte is the new security witch. Oh my goodness. You're adorable. You got your big old jacket, and you got your pigtails, and your glowy evil eyes, and you're super cute. I am the sort of witch that does the decade in the rain, or the sort of witch that does the lucky charms and the big hats. It's like, the rain kind. You and me are gonna get along, yes! Okay. Cool. Alright, it's good to know you can hang, kid. So, look, how come I can't? What are you? I'm Lizzie. What are you? That's the voice I'm gonna give her. No, I mean, like, why do you look like a shadow? Like, part of my eyeball has stopped working. It's because humans can't see because they're all afraid of me and sisters' appearances. Everything else can see me. Why doggies are all tucktails whenever I go near them. Lizzie, an example, is a mental phenomenon found only in humans, known as cerebral voiding. It's a trick by the brain to preserve the sanity of its carrier. When a person comes across a sight too horrible to comprehend, their brain refuses to render it, instead showing a black silhouette in place of the sight itself. Oh, that's interesting. I've played a bunch of games that do that. That's pretty cool. It's a good thing to know retroactively. It makes other games make sense. Essentially, instead of Lizzie's insanity inducing a true form, your brain is protecting you by showing a shadow instead. Oh, so your brain is basically censoring something that would cause it to self-destruct. It's awfully nice of it. Thoughtful.
But I saw that interviewer, no problem. The guy whose face was just teeth and gums, and the girl with the hand sticking out of her head, and Emily the librarian.
Yep, Lizzie and her Dunwinchian sisters are in a league of their own when it comes to horrific appearances. We sent a lot of students to the asylum trying to figure her own.
That is awesome.
I like this character's positive mental attitude.
Yes.
See, and Lizzie of Dunwich also likes your positive mental attitude. Positive mental attitude, it's a good thing to have. Here's our head of catering, Mrs. Roth. She can cook anything with 3 or more legs.
Yum, hi!
Oh, look at you witches, all skin and bones. You just let one of my little gremlins know what fills your tum and I'll whip it right up. Nutty Annie, oh my god, you're adorable. I love this art style.
What's the humanitarian dish for today?
D from accounting, my dearest.
Ooh, pork sandwiches, lucky lammy, lammy.
I like her. She's alright. We employ a small staff of cannibals from England, Eddie in the Corporium and Annie being 2 of them. They only eat fresh accidental deaths with the family's consent. I mean, I guess it's, it's not wasteful. But cannibalism, I'm pretty sure, makes you go insane. Which I guess makes sense here. Usually.
Oh, I get it. Humanitarian. It's funny.
Humanitarian. Oh, yeah. Humanitarian instead of vegetarian. I got it. I figured it out. I finally got the joke. Last horse crosses the finish line. Slow clap for me. Well, once you're done with Johnny's little tour, let me know and I'll make you breakfast.
You're making her into breakfast? Let me have the arse portion. We'll make steak and kidney pie. Big ol' witch rump.
You're alright, kid. Nutty Annie. I like you too. You're pretty funny. You ain't eating no rump steak, Annie. Your little whore's got poor old Dave.
Oh, come on. At least let me have your ugly feet, eh?
Nice and lean, covered in flavor, and entirely useless. Look at him, all the way down there. Hey, shut up. Just because you can apparently float doesn't mean I can't keep using my hooves. Leave me alone.
When I'm done with them.
See? Just being reasonable. Compromising. You can have them later.
Great, let me get a little appetizer, eh? Little lick between the toesies. Pre-brunch snacklet, how about it?
We just met. No. Maybe later. Buy me a drink first. Don't encourage her, dear. She'll be crawling all over me until your feet fall off. Okay. This game is getting really interesting. Like, I feel like I'm very much on like a guided tour. I mean, I kind of am with my character being on a guided tour right now, but like I feel like the game is kind of holding me by the hand, just telling me a story. I want to get to some sort of fun thing, but I'm sure we're getting there.
My bad.
Speaking of cannibals, good morning, Miskatonic. It's your favorite morning announcer, Muddy and Mindy in the morning, bringing you all the Miskatonic morning announcements and when I see fit. It's currently 2:30 in the afternoon, so let's get started. Morning. Oh, I got it. Whenever I want. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. Okay. Those of you students that have volunteered for the submerged necromantic mutation testing that has unfortunately been called off by Professor Baxter on the grounds that it's the school's swimming pool is now alive. Lunch today will be turgid and depressing. And with the owner of a white child, please report to the reception office. It is currently being towed. That cannibal girl, she's like, I finally found something with feet that couldn't get away.
What was that?
That's Mindy, the morning announcer.
Does she do that a lot?
Perpetually. You seem pretty comfortable around all this stuff, Charlotte.
Oh, I grew up in Maine. Not as easily mutated, but they make up for it with all the goofy supernatural happenings.
Interesting. Hey, Tony. Thirst has been looking for you. Thanks, Chasm. Come on, Charlotte. I gotta make a quick stop-off.
What happened to her?
Oh, that's Chasm, one of our one of our portal diver team. They usually work out of Dunwich, coming back to write reports on their expeditions. When they come back, of course. So, let me make a quick stop and I'll show you to your room. I'm tripping over my lines a lot.
Ah, Johnny, so this is the strange girl, the crumbler, the ruiner.
Wow, look at this guy. I like how your coat melts into the floor.
Yep. This is her, Charlotte. This is the doctor, Thirst Valentine, the head of occult science and the discoverer of residual evil. His work taught the university about the lingering nature of documenting malicious entities. Essentially, he figured out why seemingly innocuous writings can summon horrific creatures or cast terrible curses.
It is why the books bleed.
Oh, I get it, because there's so much evil. I like that. It's a fun little touch. The book's bleeding. It's fun.
That's cool. I had a book that kept growing teeth and screaming and whatnot. Couldn't take it to a single movie. It was my diary, though.
Excellent. I shall inform my colleagues of your arrival. We were merely indulging this popcorn. Ta-ta.
I just said I couldn't take it to a movie. Why can't feed me popcorn? Give me bad memories about the time I went to the movies and I shouted. Spoiled things. I like him.
You know, you've come highly recommended, Charlotte.
Oh, yeah? By who?
Charlotte! I can't believe they finally hired my tiny baby monster.
Raymond, what are you doing here?
Got me some gainful employment teaching kids about old school dark magic. None of this occult science in my class. What have they got you teaching?
Oh, you know, I'm in security, keeping folks safe, wandering the halls, swinging a comically large keychain, popping folks on the head with a flashlight, top secret missions, stuff like that.
I like this writing.
Pretty on point iron selection, if you ask me.
Yeah, safety. That's definitely a keyword when I think of Charlotte Lestrange and her magic eyeballs.
Hey, the doctor said that my eyeballs were a normal size. Oh, you mean the ones I keep in a jar? Yeah, they're cool. Hey, those cats stood inside out of their own. I sneezed. Hush your gums.
Ooh, that's a fun way. I haven't heard that saying before. Hush your gums. I like that. Well, speaking of cosmic abominations, I gotta go teach a bunch of 18-year-olds how to turn blood into peanut butter by dancing in the rain. So they cast that spell, and then they play that song by Slayer, Rain and Peanut Butter. I'm for it. You're gonna love it here, Charlotte. The Miskatonic's just like one big, like-minded community, all working towards making the world a better place, just like our coven. Come and find me when you got some time off.
There's nothing cosmic about them running. They're just cats with their bones on the outside. And they got bitter.
So, you two are in some kind of cult?
Sort of. We're rich cultists of Shabnagath. Essentially, we believe that the universe is filled with crazy, awful bullshit, that humans should be nice and loving to each other. Some of us like the cult of the Black Sun and these awesome bake sales for the neighborhoods, whereas others like the cult of loneliness, hunt and slaughter, encouraging monsters to protect their hometowns. Sort of like Goth Girl Scouts.
Goth Girl Scouts. I like that. I'm into that. What about you witches?
We take all our clothes off and dance in the rain. Typical witchy stuff, but we use black magic to do nice things for the townsfolk. Like, we make the lines at the post office a lot shorter by shrinking people so they stand close together. The lines therefore shorter. They get better. They grow back. Body staging, breech birth babies to make them crawl out of the mom, summoning fixer pixies when a guy's legs fall off, use transportation circles as portals for when the trash collectors want a week off.
Okay, so very, very philanthropic.
Stuff like that.
Wait a minute. The cult of the Black Sun do bake sales, and the cult of loveliness are monster hunters. What? Does the cult of kill, murder, death plant gardens or something?
Oh, you mean the cult of fetid retribution? No, those guys deliver meals to old ladies.
It's good to know that all these evil cults, yeah, they give back to their communities. I mean, granted, they're probably, engaged in some form of murder, which is frowned upon. but they at least give back to the community until they kill them. And what was that about magic eyes?
Oh, don't worry about that. I just do this.
That's pretty cool. That's really cool. I like that. I want that as like a cell phone background, like an animated cell phone. That's pretty rad. I like that a lot.
Sometimes the weird stuff happens in people's minds. Usually they forget something or get an eye twitch. As long as I don't use it on little animals, it's pretty harmless.
Oh, the cats. You looked at the cats like that, didn't you? Okay, so let's keep going. This is your room. A little tight, but the lunch ladies bring us security guys breakfast every day. I'll let you get settled, then you can explore your patrol route until Bob gives you your first assignment.
It's perfect. Thanks, Johnny. Okay, better go familiarize myself with the patrol route.
Oh. Hello again. It's time for a quick tutorial, You're about to enter what's called Patrol Mode, wherein you're allowed to freely investigate the occult science building. Use your mouse to click characters to initiate conversations or doorways to move to other places in the building. Charlotte's patrol will always start here, outside of her room. And if you want to save the game, hit the little cog in the bottom right screen. Give it a try. And don't forget to visit me at the Corporium, Alright, well I'm gonna do this. Save in this empty game slot, and we save our game, and I think that's where we're gonna save it for now, and next time we'll explore and we're gonna talk to all these people and get to know them, and that'll be super cool because there's more characters. And who's this hanging up here? Is that the cannibal chick? She's a cannibal. It's pretty funny. Thanks so much for joining me. If you like this video, be sure to poke that like button right in the eye. Leave a comment below, tell me what you think. And if you want to see more videos like this one, you be sure to hit that subscribe button. But thank you so much. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.